All right, everyone, welcome to our Coach Opportunity Call tonight. My name is Tasia Verno, and I am here to chat with you about this coach opportunity that I am sure you have heard about at least once or twice. And I'm excited to give you my spin on it, to talk with you about our team, to talk with you about how we approach this coach opportunity and exactly what we do as coaches. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Here's a little bit about me. Just about 5 years ago, it will be 5 years next month in August, I became a Beachbody coach after a full year of getting to know the products and the programs and understanding them as best I could. I knew that they worked. I had lost 20 pounds with them. I had enjoyed the community. I really enjoyed that relationship that I had with my own coach and in the challenge groups. And she said, "Why are you not coaching? Why are you not doing this?" And I really didn't have a good answer, except that maybe I was a little scared. I wasn't quite sure if I could fit it in with my busy schedule. I wasn't sure if it was something that I could be good at. And I hesitated for a little while. And someone said to me, actually this past weekend, that if you're nervous about something, that means you should say yes. And I didn't know it at the time, but that's exactly what I did. I was a little nervous, but I said yes. I took that leap of faith. And really the rest is history. I took small steps. I worked at my own pace, but I continued to share what I knew was working for me. I didn't have to make anything up. I didn't have to spend extra time creating content to share. I just talked about myself. I just talked about the workouts that I was doing and the nutrition plan that I was following and what exactly was working for me. And I think people liked that because it was social media, right? People wanted to see me anyway. But now they got to see this other side of me. They knew that I was already a fitness instructor. They knew that I enjoy clean eating and those sorts of things. But this was a different spin. And so they watched and they got curious. And they started to join me because, heck, if something works, they want to do it too. And so things started to grow from there. About 6 months later, our team officially was born, the Fit Rig, and we have grown exponentially since that time. We have continued to add new members, and we are very diverse, which is what I really love about us. We have coaches who are here in the United States, across the United States, and we have teammates who are in Canada, the UK. In fact, Beachbody is going to be expanding to France in 2020 and beyond that as well. So this really is an opportunity to be international if you really want to be. We started to grow, we started to spend more time together, and we started to really recognize that the community is that key piece in this business. It isn't just working out, and it's not just drinking a shake or eating healthy or making meal plans. It's about being a team. And I will say that I am very proud of our team, because those who have joined me from almost day one are still here. And that's a really cool thing. That's not common across teams. In fact, there's lots of ebbs and flows in this business, but our team is special in that those who join stay. And I think that's really cool. So that's a little bit about me. We have been working on this team and growing this team for about 5 years. And I really do appreciate that we're part of a top 10 organization. What exactly does that mean? Well, we get all the perks of a top 10 organization. We get all the best trainings. We get access to all of the top coaches. We get access to top retreats and opportunities to get together. We get those things because we are top 10. And that, again, makes our team unique and special and something that you can't get on other teams. So that is really cool too. And we have been a top 10 organization ever since I started. And I would be willing to bet that we're going to stay top 10 for quite a while. Again, I want to talk with you tonight about what a coach does. And I also want to maybe debunk some myths for you. And I really want to talk about having success. So I'm going to share some slides with you. Hopefully this will work because you know me in technology. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to share my screen. All right, move you over here. Okay. All right, friends, let's move this down here. So let's talk a little bit more. And I did talk about our team. I talked about when we were established and how truly coaches are dedicated to impacting others in health and fitness. That is our goal. I think oftentimes we think that we need to be professionals in fitness or that we need to be professionals in nutrition. And I am neither, and none of the coaches are on our team as well. We are professional cheerleaders, I guess we could say. We're those people who support others in their fitness journey unconditionally. We're here for them when things go well, and we're here for them when they struggle because, hello, we are human, and that is exactly how the journey is supposed to go. We will have successes, we will have failures, and we will continue on because we have the support of a coach and a team. So that is our goal. Our goal is to just be able to support someone. And yes, we have tools to give them. Nutrition programs, a variety of nutrition programs. We have supplements like Shakeology, our nutritional shake, or perhaps some performance products like a pre-workout called Energize, or your post-workout, which is Recover. We have things that are great for muscle soreness, like Recharge at the end of the night. We have shakes that you can give to your children, like Daily Sunshine. We have beach bars that are better than any other kind of bar that you could find in the grocery store. So yes, we have nutritional products. And then we have a huge library of workout programs that range from yoga and bar and dance and hip hop and working on the core to things like strength training, high impact cardio, HIIT training, kickboxing, etc. So there really is a great variety and something that can meet every ability and every interest. So we have all that as well. But again, the trifecta, that third piece, that's the community. That is the piece that no other company, no other fitness plan, no other gym has. And so that makes Beachbody unique. All right, let's continue on here. So let's talk a little bit more about what the role of the coach is and what it takes to be successful. Oftentimes I hear from those who are interested in coaching, they say, Tasia, I don't have time to add this onto my plate. And you know what? I agree. We are very busy human beings nowadays. When I started coaching, I had a daughter who was just turning 3. I was opening a bar with my husband while he worked his other business, owning a concrete company. I have a full-time job as a child therapist, and I had all of these things happening at the same time. And I was trying to work on myself as well. So how was I going to work another business into our lives? And what I learned was it was really just about being productive in whatever pockets of time I had. So I was getting up a little bit earlier before my daughter got up to do my 30-minute workout. And so I decided to wake up 40 minutes earlier and use those 10 minutes to create a post. And now I get up 60 minutes earlier because I have a lot of energy from exercising, and I use 30 minutes to do a little personal development, check in with my groups, send a message or two, and create a post. That's my pocket of time. In between my full-time job, which yes, I still work full-time, I see a lot of clients, a lot of kids. In between my clients, when I arrive somewhere 5 or 10 minutes early, I pull out my phone and send a message or two. That's my pocket of time. In the evening, when my daughter goes to bed, my husband and I spend a little time together. Instead of watching a show on Netflix, I use about 30 minutes of doing, creating content, writing a blog post, sending an email, and then we spend 30 minutes together because that's important to me as well. So I'm just being productive in my pockets of time. And I make lists, and I make sure that I know what a priority is for that week, but really it's just being organized. I know that it is important to take care of myself first. And so if I'm focused on that, sharing is so much easier. If I'm working out, share it. If I found a recipe that I really love, share it. I'm taking care of me and showing the process, and that gets people excited about joining me. It is important to know that not only should you be working through the pockets of time, but you need to be willing to ride the roller coaster of being a CEO, because that's exactly what you are. You are a CEO of your own fitness business. And there will be so much success, and there will be times that you are just shouting from the rooftops that you love this business. And then there will be times where you are questioning what the heck you got yourself involved in. That is being an entrepreneur. And it's hard, and it's wonderful, and it's scary, and it's exhilarating, and it's everything all at once. So be willing to ride that roller coaster. Be willing to ride through the hard times, the valleys, because there are so many peaks as well. It's really nice because you will have a mentor in the coach that invited you here. The coach that enrolls you will be your mentor, that person, that sounding board, that individual that you can talk with when you do have struggles or when you do have questions, or better yet, when you have success. That's the person who is going to cheer you on and recognize you. To be successful, you need to be able to share with vulnerability. Oh my goodness, we talk about telling our stories all the time. Little bits of who we are, what we love, what we struggle with, where we've been, where we would like to go, our visions. We share all of that. Now, in the beginning, I'll be honest, I had about 100 friends on Facebook, and I was about to quit Facebook because, oh my goodness, it took up so much of my time. But instead, I turned it around. I started to grow my network on social media, and I started to share little bits of me as I became more comfortable. I do not require of you to share it all right away. Let's be honest, we have to get used to that. But now I'm sharing it all. I'm putting it out there because that is relatable with others. And that's what we as people need. We want to relate. It is important that you utilize the trainings, team trainings. We do calls every week. Larger scale trainings like quarterly trainings that we have called Super Saturdays. We have them locally, and even if you live in a different state or a different country, they have them too. We just got back from our yearly conference called Summit. Take advantage of it. Gosh, there's so many of us who have already committed to going next year. And the other part of being successful is what we call the 4 vital behaviors. They are being a product of the product, and we talked about taking care of yourself first, making sure that you do some personal development. That is vital. Reading, or maybe listening to a podcast, or something that lifts you up. Recognizing yourself and your successes, as well as others that you are inviting along this journey. And the last vital behavior is inviting. To be successful, you need to talk about this. Talk about the business. Talk about the workouts. Talk about the nutrition. Talk about what you're doing. Talk about it, and get people to join you because you love it, because it works, because you understand that this community just is amazing. That's what the invites are about. It's not about twisting people's arms. It's not about being creepy in their inboxes. It's not about sending canned messages. Oh my goodness, we don't do that. Instead, we just connect with people with an invite. We connect with them on all levels, not just fitness. And we talk with them about who they are and what their goals are. And then we can meet those goals based on our tools that we have. All right, so let's talk a little bit about potential earnings, because let's be honest, we want to know about money. Beachbody coaches make a 25% commission on every single thing they sell. Yes, we sell things. I said the S word. But it is important to know that that's not just what you're making money on. It's not just commission-based. Anybody can be a sales rep. Instead, we are mentors. We are people who are building teams. We are people who want to grow the community. And so that is where the substantial income is. Now, this isn't a pyramid-shaped business model. There isn't you at the top and everybody else underneath. So it's not a numbers game. It's not how many people can we get to join at once. It is how can I mentor people to be successful, to be more successful than me, to really reach their goals. And as you do that, you can also earn weekly bonuses based on what your team is doing. But again, I said it's not a pyramid, right? It's not a pyramid top down. Instead, we are a circle in that you are earning team bonuses off of who you have invited to the business, as well as who your sponsor has invited to the business. So now you're making a bonus from yourself up and yourself down, which is kind of cool, as well as right to left. So we truly are a circle. You can also earn quarterly bonuses based on how you are growing in your business and your rank. So as soon as you start to grow people and duplicate what you are doing underneath you, and you start to increase rank, there are quarterly bonuses, and that is based on what the entire company is doing. And guys, this is $1 billion company, so there's a lot to go around. That is how you make money. Now, okay, you want to know numbers. Let's talk about it. Within your first month, if you invite 3 people to join you, and they join you just like you join, you can make a minimum of $150 just by getting those 3 people to join. And that can be within your first day, your first hour, your first week, however it is that you want to do it. If you get people to join, you are already making a commission. You can increase your rank within the first week and start to unlock those team cycle bonuses. These things can happen quickly as long as you are willing to share. All right, let's keep going here, guys. So let's talk about getting started, shall we? I'm really excited about this because I want you to know that getting started is now. Being part of the team is something you want to do now. So here's what happens once you enroll. When you talk with your person that invited you here and you say, yep, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm a little nervous, I'm gonna do it. The first thing is we talk about your goals and what way to sign up would be best for you and your goals. Now, some of those goals may be fitness related. I want to do the latest program. I want to join the launch group. I want to do these things with you. So that's what I'm going to sign up with. Maybe your goals are nutrition based. So you're going to sign up with a nutrition package. Either way, you want to sign up with a package because that waives your sign up fee. So now you don't have to actually sign up to be a coach or pay extra to be a coach. You're just buying something that you're going to use for yourself. There is no inventory required because you're not just selling product, you are actually taking care of you and inviting people to do what you're doing. So package options are great. Now, I did mention that joining right now is key, and here's why. We are in the middle of a huge program launch. There's a brand new program that just launched on July 1st. It's called Morning Meltdown 100, and oh my goodness, you guys, people want a part of this. You want a part of this. You want to be part of the launch so that you can be one of the first people to do this program. And when you are one of the first people to do this program, then people want to follow along with you. And it's a great way to get people excited about joining you. Wow, you're doing a program that's brand new. I want to do that too. Also, launch packages are always discounted. In fact, they are $20 cheaper than they usually are. So hey, great month to join because you're going to be saving some money, you're going to be getting a brand new program, and you're going to be having access to everything. Nutrition plans, meal plans, recipes, and the entire library of workouts, which is really, really great. And you get to be part of a launch group, which I think personally is my favorite thing to do. So that would be my recommendation. But again, you're going to talk with your person who invited you here and talk about your goals and figure out what the best way to sign up would be. From there, you and your sponsor coach will do what I call a getting started call. You're going to get on the phone. Maybe you're going to get on a Zoom call. Maybe you're going to meet in person, and you're going to kind of chat this out. You're going to talk about, okay, I signed up. Now what? Now what? You'll talk about how to actually get started based on your goals. Again, you're the CEO. You're in charge. Your goals matter. Do you want to full force go towards making an income? Are you really driven by recognition and you want to increase that rank? What exactly is it that you are moving towards? So you're going to talk with your sponsor coach about that, and you will get going after that call. I have created a 7-day kickstart training, which you will have access to no matter who you enroll with. And you will be able to get started from day one with just simple tasks, little things that, again, you can do in your pockets of time, things that you can do when you have a moment to spare, and things that will start you being successful right away. There are no specific requirements when it comes to training. I'm not going to make you spend hours learning the business because you probably could. There's a whole lot of information. There's great amounts of training out there. But let's just start with the basics. You can move at your pace. You can work at your pace. And if you want to just kind of crawl with this, that's cool. But if you want to run with this, that is cool too. So this is your pace. Now, again, I talked about the launch and how important it is to join with a launch because holy cow, it's very exciting. But it's also getting towards the end of summer. And I know it's only mid-July. Okay. We still have some summer left. However, when August rolls around, people start to think, okay, kind of let the wheels fall off a little bit this summer, and I want to get back on track. So they are going to be looking towards you for support, for ideas, for opportunities to get back in the swing of things when summer ends. So again, man, this is a great time of year to join. So I'm going to stop this screen share here so we can just look at each other again. I also wanted to just let you know that this company is very supportive from the top down. Yes, you have your team, you have the Fit Rig, you have us, and you have our larger team. We're part of the Dream Team, which again, very supportive, and we're a very big part of that. But Beachbody Corporate is very, very supportive in that they celebrate us individually, sending us prizes, sending us emails, sending us handwritten notes, saying how proud they are of us. They do things that I would never expect a huge billion-dollar company to do. And I think that that's really heartwarming, and it's really validating that I made the right choice to join with this sort of multi-level marketing company because there's some true compassion there. There's a true just appreciation for what we do as coaches. We're not just reps. We're not just selling things. We're not just a numbers game to them. They actually care about every single one of the 300,000 coaches that are out there. The other thing that I want to touch on really quick, and seems to be a question that I get pretty often, and that is, isn't this business sort of saturated? Aren't there like a whole lot of coaches out there doing this? And I bet if you look through your Instagram feed or your Facebook feed, you sure are seeing a lot of us. I know, I see it a lot in my feed too. And yes, there are a lot of Beachbody coaches out there, but there are only 300,000, and there are millions of people who are still struggling with their weight. They're struggling with their body image. They're struggling with their nutrition. They're struggling with finding the right community to support them in their goals. I have been doing this for 5 years, and every month I find people who need the help, who have never heard of Beachbody, who have never tried anything Beachbody, who have never had someone send them a message and say, hey, I want you to join me. And that just is validating right there that we have work to do. We have people to motivate, we have people to inspire, and it doesn't matter if there is 500,000 or 1,000,000 coaches out there. There are still people that need to be reached. And that's our job. That's our gift to people, is to be able to give them that gift of health and fitness. And that gets me excited, and that pushes me forward, and that lets me ride the entrepreneur roller coaster just a little bit longer. So, is it saturated? Nope. We got a whole lot of work to do. So that is all that I wanted to share with you this evening. I'm really excited, as you can tell. It's 9 o'clock at night, and I probably should be sleeping because 6 a.m. comes early. But this gets me excited. The mentorship part of it is my favorite part, which is kind of funny because I joined this because I just wanted to work out at home where it was convenient. I just wanted to drink a shake for breakfast because I could bring it with me on the go. And here I am saying that I love joining with new teammates. I love mentoring and offering trainings and answering questions and just doing the things that a leader does. Love that stuff. I love that stuff. I love seeing new faces, new sparkle in the eye, all of those things. So I hope that you are excited as well. I hope that you might be feeling a little bit nervous and that you're recognizing that that means you should say yes. And join us now. Take advantage of this time because this is a great time to join. If you have any questions, talk with myself, or you can reach out to the person who invited you here. Again, this is just your information. So your next step is to talk with that person. And that person will either reach out to you directly, or you can reach out to them and get that conversation going. But don't wait, because we only have so many spots to fill in July. So now is the time to do it. So let's get that conversation started, get you enrolled with the right package for you, and get your training started and to get you coaching. I hope that you all have a really great night, and thank you for joining me tonight. Have a good one.